Your nervous system controls everything. It controls your ability to feel your body. It controls your ability to make decisions, because it'll hijack your brain, it'll hijack your body, and it will create your reality based on subconscious programming. How do I know it's the nervous system? The nervous system is everything. Read about it. It takes in all your environmental input, all the stimulation that you've had, and it encodes the information with your DNA. It sends it there. It makes your brain bigger or smaller depending on how much fear you have, how much trauma you're exposed to. It'll give you anxiety, stress, and most people don't understand that they're living this way. Even if you pay all your bills on time, and even if all this stuff wasn't happening, the dysregulation is still out there in the form of pesticides in foods, 5G towers, all of it. Everything is vibrating and sending signals, and that goes through your body. So you can be dysregulated and not even know it. In the 1980s, they did a study and they figured out that your cells divide only a certain number of times. And they figured out why. Because the telomeres on the end of your genes shorten and shorten and shorten until they are no longer there and they cannot protect your gene or your cells anymore, and then your cells stop dividing, and that's when you start aging. Well, recently they did another study that says stress shortens your telomeres. They're the same study, just looking at it from two different perspectives. So what makes you age? What shortens your lifespan? If the study says that the cells stop dividing because the telomeres are gone, and then the more recent study says that stress shortens your telomeres, what is making you old and die? Stress. And where does stress come from? The nervous system. And I know it's the nervous system because if you do art, if you listen to music, or you create art, you're 60% more likely to live longer. What are you doing when you're creating art? What are you doing when you're creating music? Are you stressed or are you creative? You're creative. Your nervous system is regulated. So everything is your nervous system. And some people are like, it's not the nervous system, it's biology. The nervous system is part of that biology. It's part of your physiology, but it takes in all the information from your environment, so that's why it's the root. It stores everything, it communicates with your fascia, and you can control it by doing exercises to calm your nervous system. So if you want to switch realities and you want to do what you want to do, you got to learn how to control your nervous system and what it means when it's getting hijacked and what that feels like when you're getting hijacked. Because it will hijack your nervous system, will hijack you, and you will act and you will react based on subconscious programming. And those reactions are what make your reality. So if you continue to meet the same reality over and over and over again, it is because you have not done the one thing you're supposed to be doing in order to pass that level. You're not doing what you need to do. You're not listening to yourself, because there's a way out, but you've got to find it. This is, for lack of a better term, a video game, and you got to try every door. But the hack, the shortcut, is listening to your body and feeling it. Hope this helps.